Hello everyone! I'm going to do a product review today. I'm actually going to film a couple today, but the first one that I'm going to do is on the Tarteist Pro Glow To Go. I haven't seen any reviews of this up on YouTube yet. There might be today, but when I was looking, there wasn't, so figured I'd do one since I own it. Yeah, this is like a mini version of their Pro palette, their Pro Glow palette, which has, I believe, 6 shades in it. This one comes with 3. But first off, just so you know, the shades that are in this are completely unique. They aren't anywhere else from Tarte. They aren't in the Pro Glow palette. They aren't in their normal line. So these are completely new. And yeah, let's just get started with everything. So I'll start with the packaging. It's in cardboard packaging, and it's got the Tarteist Pro Glow To Go. It looks really pretty. It's like a metallic gold, and it's really compact and small. Here's my hand. I have pretty small hands, but yeah, so you can definitely just throw it in your bag. Here's the back. It's got fingerprints on it because of the matte texture. But yeah. So in this, it says that it's a highlight and contour palette. And the net weight is 2.3 grams or 0.08 ounces times 3. So there's, each of these pans is 2.3 grams. So total that is 6.9, so almost 7 grams of product. And it does come with a little mirror. This is the inside. So the inside says Tarteist, and it's got the same kind of gold pattern as the front around the mirror. And I'm trying not to blind you guys. And then these are the shades. It's got like a metallic, I believe this is also cardboard. I can't tell if it's cardboard or plastic, actually. I think it might be plastic. So it's got like a little plastic insert that has the product inside. It's gold. It has the product names. The first one is called Gleam. Second one is Burst. And the third one, which is a matte contour shade, is Chisel. Yeah, so it's really sleek, small packaging, not a lot of extra packaging. It's got a really pretty strong magnetic closure, so it's not gonna like fall open in your bag, which is nice. So the first shade, Gleam, on top, it is a kind of more cool toned, slightly pink, shimmery highlight, and I'll go ahead and do a swatch of that for you. So this is what looks like on my finger, and you might not be able to see because I'm so pale. Yeah, you can see the light picking up on it more than anything. Let's see if I can build it up a little bit. So it's right here. So you can see it picking up the light there. The second color, Burst, it's a golden highlight. That's also very shimmery. So I'll do a swatch of that as well. It's on my finger. And then I'll do it right here. Yeah, that one shows up a lot better on my skin. So there's Burst. And I'm wearing Burst today as a highlight. The third shade is the contour shade. It is matte, and it's a little bit of a neutral, kind of warm toned contour shade. It's not cool. Yeah, so there it is on my finger, and right there. On top we have Gleam, and then Burst, and then chisel down here, and let me just kind of like blend that one out a little bit. There's what it looks like more blended. Anyway, those are swatches. As far as the product, it is a little bit powdery when you dip the brush in. It does kick up a little bit of product, and there is some fallout when you're applying mostly just the highlight shades. I don't really mind that too much because my face is already so light that since these are light highlights, they aren't so stand out on me that they look bad when they fall out. But you might have a problem with that if you have darker skin. Also, the shades in here are not really made for very dark skin, I wouldn't say. Because these are both of the highlights. They're both pretty light. I mean, you can sheer them out. This one is a bit darker, as you can see. But as far as for like somebody really dark, you might have to kind of sheer these out quite a bit, or if you just want a really intense highlight, that's totally cool as well, because I love intense highlights. And the contour shade, if you're too dark, it's just not going to work for you. This is probably, I'd say, a light to medium contouring shade. It's going to be pretty not as intense on medium skin, more intense on light skin like me. I'm really pale. And on dark skin, you might be able to use this as another highlight if you're very dark, just as like a matte highlight, or you could use it as an eyeshadow. But yeah, this is definitely not as one kind of shade for everybody in a palette like their big Pro Glow palette, because the idea of that palette is that it's got colors for like every skin tone. And this one definitely doesn't have the range. Obviously it's only got 3, but I still think that you get a pretty good selection. I can use it, so I like it, but it's definitely something to keep in mind if you do have darker skin. And also it is a, like I said, a warmer toned, a neutrally warmer toned contour shade. So if you prefer very cool toned ones, which is what I've had in the past and not really used extensively, but so I'm not really familiar with the warm ones as much, but it's actually pretty nice. It brings warmth to your face, so I don't mind it. But that's something to keep in mind as well. If you're looking for a really cool toned contour shade, you're not gonna find that in this. So it's definitely not like a massive crazy palette. It's got like a million options. It's just like a little nice to go 3-pan contour and highlight palette. But as someone who is new to contouring and highlighting myself, this was a really great option for me. I believe it retails for $23. Let me check really quick, because I don't have a ton of highlighting and contouring palettes or products already. This was really nice for me because I didn't have like a gold highlight at all, and really not a whole lot of contour shades. I'm just starting to try to get into contouring. So for someone that's new to that kind of product, I think this is a nice little like starter idea if you're trying to just figure it out and test something a little bit smaller and less expensive. But it is really good quality because it's Tarte. And yeah, I'm just gonna figure out the price really quick. Alright, yes, it is $23. And it is available at Sephora, online. I got it myself at Ulta, so they have a little display of them there. So my overall thoughts on it, I really like it. If you have a million other highlights and contours, you probably don't need it because it's not like this crazy big selection or anything like incredibly unique at all. It's just really nice for me, like everyday highlight and contour type palette as a beginner. So I really like it, and the shades work well on my skin. I'm very pale, so that's really nice as well, because it's kind of hard to find things that work on my pale skin, because I'm so pale that a lot of the time highlights are just crazy dark on me, and contour would just look like ridiculous and muddy if I tried putting it on. But this is a really nice little palette. They have really good color payoff, and they're smooth and pigmented, and personally I really like it. So if you're interested in trying some highlight and contour products by Tarte, but you don't really want to commit to the Pro Glow palette, I think this is a really good little option. So yeah, I really like it myself. So hopefully this was helpful to anyone who's thinking about getting it or wondering what it was like. So have a good day.